It's time now for the PHL monitors for this Tuesday morning, March 3rd, 2015. Good morning to you all. This Tuesday morning, March 3rd, 2015 here. Here now, your news and lines here, and I touch right here at 8:32 on this Tuesday morning is in Washington, where the Obama administration is bracing for Benjamin Netanyahu to spill secret details of Iran nuclear talks as both camps traded their last-minute political jabs ahead of its Israeli Prime Minister controversial address to Congress on Tuesday. In Washington, Hillary Clinton did not have a State Department email account while she served as American top diplomatic. Senior State Department official said on Monday, and then said use a personal email account during her 4 years on the job. The LAPD fatally shot a homeless man on Sunday in an incident captured at least one body camera worn by police. High-profile shootings last week were provided some indication about how video may or not be a factor in the case. Thousands of Russians have bid farewell to murdered Russian opposition politician Boris Nemtsov as his funeral took place in the capital of Moscow. Boris Johnson has told a campaigning group which has suggested that MI5 are the blame for the radicalization of jihadi John focus on the human rights of those being beheaded by ISIL in Syria and Iraq. In Baghdad, Iraqi troops fought on Tuesday with Islamic State extremists south of the militant-held city of Tikrit, but their offensive to retake Saddam Hussein's hometown was slowed by roadside bombs, local officials have said. In the months after a young woman was brutalized and gang raped on a moving bus in New Delhi in 2012, the thousands of politicians, activists, and ordinary citizens crowded onto India's airwaves and in its public spaces to say their piece about Widowy Weber moved into the Austin, Texas area this morning, but there were some questions as to how much and what type of space should be anticipated, as it is in Austin, Minnesota, not Austin, Texas. Here, Joe Peterson, a retired Baldwin, Illinois police sergeant, was convicted in September 2012 for murder of his first wife, Kathleen Savio, as he's returned to court for murder for higher allegations. In Chapel Hill, North Carolina, on last day, Razan Muhammad Abdul Salih's life, it was too cold to run. The 19-year-old North Carolina State University sophomore was traded with a friend for a half marathon and rally, as the motive remains a mystery to Chapel Hill murderers. The government admits there was no evidence that Joe Zarnef actually built the bomb as he accused and set it off. Lawyers in the case against 21-year-old Boston Marathon bomb suspect Joe Zarnef is set to present their opening. Hewlett-Packard has agreed to acquire wireless network company Aruba Networks at a deal valued at roughly $2.7 billion, expired base sales. Rose 5.6% less than estimated as cold web.
From Fortress Code Chairman West Indies as Brinkley Holdings Incorporated has been agreed to acquire one day.
For Dow Jones, 18,288.63, up 155.93. S&P 500, 2117.39, up 12.89. And Nasdaq 5,008.10, up 44.57. Jon Stewart hasn't ever left the Daily Show, yet always find a new work in professional wrestling as Stewart confronted WWE superstar Seth Rollins on Monday Night War. The combination of back and forth started when Rollins said he could. Bobby, Christine, and Brown is still in the hospital as their family members are reportedly filming a reality show. Drowned one of the strongest links yet between global warming and human conflict, researchers said on Monday that a recent extreme drought in Syria between 2006 and 2009 was most likely due to climate change, and that drought was a factor. One of the most distant galaxies ever observed was provided astronomers with the first detection of dust in such a remote star-forming system and tantalizing evidence for the rapid evolution of galaxies after the Big Bang. Good news for people who drink coffee every day. Consuming a moderate amount of coffee can lower the risk of clogged arteries that could lead to a heart attack, new study finds. In New York, Chris Barr had no problem getting his 8 children exempted from his vaccinations when they went to school first in California. They later, when they finally moved to Arkansas, they drew Hewlett Park. This should have simply signed a piece of paper. In Renton, Plainville, Massachusetts, 495 southbound and IAO on Route 18 as a motor vehicle accident involving a box truck rolled over the median. One lane was closed. Peter Channel News Times now, 8:37. Here, time now for a sports reporter. The Houston Texans either were deceitful and convened with Andre Johnson a year ago, or they were capable of seeing this day coming. McLaren driver Fernando Alonso has been ruled out of the competition in this month's Australian Grand Prix after the Spaniard received medical advice from the manufacturer. In San Jose, California, Alex Dellock posted 20 saves for the second shutout of the season as the San Jose Sharks took a 4-0 win over the Montreal Canadiens on Monday. And today, the Boston Celtics will be out in Cleveland taking on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Game time, 7 o'clock. Peter Channel News Time, 8:38. Time now for a traffic report of this Tuesday morning here, and it shows Route 95 on the northbound side, slope from 295 in North Alabama all the way up to Route 495 in Mansfield here. And the on-ramp to 95 north from 495 north Little Seoul. And 95 north Little Seoul from Foxborough all the way up to Route 1 in Sharon due to an accident on Foxborough. Exit on Route 95 northbound and exit 8 on Mechanic Street, South Main Street, to stop and close traffic from exit 4, Route 295 in Alabama here. Route 24 on the northbound side is backed up from Berkeley all the way up to Route 44 in Raynham due to an early accident on Route 24 northbound at 44 on exit 13 in Raynham, so expect delays here. And Route 24 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 27 in Brockton and Avon all the way up to Route 120 in Canton here. Route 3 on the northbound side is backed up from Derby Street in Hingham all the way up to the Braintree split. And we got 120 on the southbound side is backed up from Route 95 in Canton all the way down to the Braintree split here. And 95 on the northbound side. 120 on the northbound side. It's backed up from Route 1 in Norwood all the way up to Route 20 in Waltham Weston. 120 on the southbound side. It's backed up from Linfield all the way up to Route 2 in Lexington in here. 9th Southeast Expressway on the southbound side. It's backed up from Dorchester and the Furnace Brook Parkway. Southeast Expressway northbound is backed up from the Braintree split all the way down to the Mass Ave. Mass back on the eastbound side. It is backed up from after 495 in Hopkton all the way up to Route 9 in Framingham here. And then you hit the brakes again from Route 30 in Natick all the way up to the Austin Brighton tolls. But you're smooth sailing on both ends from Boston University all the way up to Logan Airport here. 90 Tippett Inlet on the Mohawk found on both ends. 93 on the southbound side is backed up from Stoneham all the way down to the Zakin Bridge. Route 1 on the southbound side. It is backed up from Chelsea all the way up to Route 93 in Charlestown. 495 on the northbound side is backed up from 85 in Milford all the way up to the Mass Pike due to an on-ramp accident to 495 from the Mass Pike, so expect delays here. We got an accident on 120 on the southbound side around Route 3 in Burlington, so expect delays here. Route 3 on the southbound side is backed up from Route 40 North Chelmsford all the way up to North Billwater due to the accident on Route 3 on the southbound side. After Route 4 in Chelmsford, so expect delays here. 93 on the southbound side is backed up from Route 62 in Holmeston and down for Route 120 in Reading. And 95 modifying from 120 to New Hampshire border here. And up in New Hampshire, Everett Turnpike 93 and 95 modified is a Granite State. And up Route 60 modified from Portsmouth all the way up to Rochester at the Spalding Turnpike here. 93 on the southbound side is backed up from Bow all the way up to Hooksett due to the accident on Route 93 on the northbound side. In Hooksett, 2 lanes blocked the 93 southbound before Hackett Hill Road. X11 is stop and go traffic from Interstate 89. And 495 on the southbound side is backed up from Route 125 in April down from Route 110 in April here. 485 on the southbound side is backed up from Andover all the way up to the Tewksbury. 485 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 111 in Bucksburg all the way up to Littleton here. And we got an accident Westford, early accident on Route 485 northbound at 32. And we got an at 290 on the
eastbound side, slope from The Pike and Auburn all the way up to Route 146 due to an accident at 290 eastbound side after the Mass Pike, so expect some delays here. Okay, take a look at Rhode Island, State of Rhode Island. Here, 146 southbound, slow from North Smithfield all the way up to Route 99. Lincoln, 146 hit the brakes again from 15 in North Providence down to 95 in Providence. 95 on the southbound side. It's backed up from Pawtucket all the way down for downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side. It's backed up from Route 37 and Walk all the way down for downtown Providence. 195 on the westbound side. It's backed up from Seacock all the way down for downtown Providence. Jamestown to Newport Bridge of Bonfire. Route 4 northbound. Slow around East Greenwich Stretch. And take a look at the Cape. Board and Sideboard Bridges on Bonfire. Route 6 Bonfire. Sideboard down for Orleans. Traders Bonfire. For Board Development for the Board and Sideboard Bridges on Bonfire. Here. That Peter Chell News Time is now 8:42. It started out for a weather report here on this Tuesday. We are under a winter weather advisory here. As a wintry mix of weather expected late today and early Wednesday. As winter weather advisory remains effect from 3 p.m. this afternoon to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. Locations most of the southern New England away from the south coast. Hazard type snow, sleet and freezing rain and accumulations. Snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches long with a trace of tempered and ditch ice. Time and snow begins late this afternoon and then transitions to sleet and freezing rain from the southwest to the northeast during the overnight hours and chance to rain early tomorrow morning. A accentuated roads will be snow covered and slippery Tuesday afternoon and evening and back to the later half of the commute. Sleet and freezing rain overnight and tomorrow will be an issue for the morning rush hour, especially across the interior New England area. Yeah, tonight, and liquid water will add significant weight to area roofs, and visibility is 1/4 mile. As visible speeds 1/4 to 1/2 mile times. A winter weather advisory is issued when snow and ice is forecast of development in the affected areas, and but accumulations are expected to be light. Any snow and ice will result in slippery conditions on the street roadways and sidewalks. When temperatures are below freezing, motorists need to be especially careful on bridges and overpasses where slippery spots can easily develop. Day 1, day to night. Winter weather advisory. Day 2 for 7. Wednesday for Monday. Winter weather advisory. There'll be a moderate threat for more accumulations so late Wednesday night and Thursday night. High storms will be closer on the south coast of Rhode Island and Massachusetts. More than level storms are possible there, as elsewhere less snow is expected with a possibly a very light snow north of the Mass Pike. Alright, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For today, chance of snow after 5 p.m. Increase in clouds with a high of 31 degrees. Light and variable winds becoming south at 5 to 7 miles by the afternoon. Chance of precipitation 30%. Little no circulation expected for the night. Rain, snow, sleep becoming all right after 3 a.m. Punchy fog between midnight and 4 a.m. Temperature rises around 36 degrees by about 3 a.m. and southward about 69 miles coming southwest after midnight. Chance of precipitation 100%. And new snow, sleet accumulation 2 to 4 inches possible. For Wednesday, a chance of rain made after 4 p.m. Cloud sky about 43 degrees. Westward about 69 miles by chance of precipitation 30%. New Pacific mountains less than an inch to a 10th of an inch possible. Was that rain, snow, and sleep like before midnight, then snow and sleep like between midnight and 1 a.m., then snow like after 1 a.m. Patch fog between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. Patch fog after 4 a.m. otherwise.
Most of Alaska, low about 24 degrees. West wind about 7 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 70%. New snow, sleet, accumulation 1 to 3 inches possible for Thursday. Snow that could be before noon. Patchy fog between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Patchy freeze and fog before 9 a.m. west. Alaska have about 27 degrees. Northwest wind about 8 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 70%. Thursday, slight chance of snow before 10 p.m. Patchy to Park Alaska, low at 7 above. Chance of precipitation 20% for Friday. Sunday Park Alaska about 25, low about 12 degrees. For Saturday, most Sunday Park Alaska about 36, low about 20 degrees. And for Sunday, most of the Sunday Park Alaska about 38, low about 20 degrees. And for Monday, Park Alaska about 39 degrees. Not temperature standing at 20 degrees. With first guy, that's it for the Peter Channel morning news on this Tuesday morning, March 3rd, 2015. People, have a good day with a good bye day. See you for a noontime report. Have a good day.